Good morning. Today I want to share with you the gospel reading and kind of surprise, I also want to read to you the first reading for today. Um, let me, well, first of all, today is Monday, November 30th. It is Monday of the first week of Advent. Happy Advent, everyone. So, the first reading, the gospel reading for today. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew, chapter 8, verse 5 through 11. When Jesus entered Capernaum, the centurion approached him and appealed to him, saying, "Lord, my servant is lying at home paralyzed, suffering dreadfully." He said to him, "I will come and cure him." The centurion said in reply, "Lord, I am not worthy to have you enter under my roof. Only say the word, and my servant will be healed. For I too am a man subject to authority, with soldiers subject to me. And I say to one, 'Go,' and he goes, and to another, 'Come here,' and he comes, and to my slave, 'Do this,' and he does it." When Jesus heard this, he was amazed, and said to those following him, "Amen, I say to you, in no one in Israel have I found such faith. I say to you, many will come from the east and the west, and will recline with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob at the banquet in the kingdom of heaven." The Gospel of the Lord. The centurion is a Gentile. He is a Gentile soldier who is in charge of 100 soldiers. He's a commander. And he comes to Jesus looking for help for his servant. And Jesus holds this person up as an example of great faith. He intuitively understands what it means to have authority, and he believes that Jesus has this authority. So his words come down to us at every Mass. "Lord, I am not worthy that you should enter under my roof, but only say the word, and I shall be healed." It's kind of insulting to God's chosen people, the Jews, that Jesus says this Gentile, and not only that, but a soldier for the Roman occupiers has such great faith that will allow him of all people, to sit with their ancestors in heaven. This insult can be read by us today as a challenge and as a word of encouragement. It's a challenge for us to recognize God's power and God's authority. But it's also an encouragement that even an enemy of God's people can find a place at the table. A tree hugger like me would be remiss to not read to you from the first reading today. So we're going to go ahead and do that. A reading from the prophet Isaiah, chapter 2, verse 1 through 5. This is what Isaiah, son of Amos, saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. In days to come, the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established as the highest mountain, and raised above the hills. All nations shall stream toward it. Many peoples shall come and say, "Come, let us climb the Lord's mountain, to the house of the God of Jacob, that he may instruct us in his ways, and we may walk in his paths. For from Zion shall go forth instruction, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. He shall judge between the nations, and impose terms on many peoples. They shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. One nation shall not rise sword against another, nor shall they train for war again. O house of Jacob, come, let us walk in the light of the Lord. The word of the Lord, thanks be to God. So while the gospel highlights the faith of a soldier, our first reading today makes it clear to us that there will be a day when all war will end. God will bring peace. God does not like war. He says, "Blessed are the peacemakers." May we all work for peace in our own ways, in our own lives. And may we all do whatever lobbying, petitioning, protesting we need to do to help those in war-torn countries. May God one day end all war. But we can also help bring peace now. Lord, thank you very much for this time together this morning. God, please be with us through our day. Please help us to trust in your power, and also help us to bring peace and love to our neighbors. Let us end in the words that Jesus taught us. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. God bless you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember that you are loved. That's really the main truth if you don't get anything else out of anything I say, please get that. God bless you. Have a good day.